Hey folks, Farmer Marshall. I'm just out here in the garden trying to do a real quick summer harvest. This is the time of year where I really need to be out here, if not every day, maybe every other day. Because not only do I need to pull stuff out the garden, I need to check the health of my plants. I need to check, make sure something hasn't been eating stuff up. Got to make sure the dogs haven't been out here because I do have it fenced in, but Bear has gotten in here a couple times and I wasn't too happy about it. So let's go and see what I have out here. So one of the main things I'm going to be harvesting is tomatoes. But before I get there, I want to show you this guy here. One of the watermelons I planted from seed. So it's young, but it will get to the point where I can go and harvest that. But it's gonna be a while. So let's go and grab a couple tomatoes over here. These guys here, I forget the variety because I actually planted these last year. These guys here, and this plant here was actually a volunteer plant. I didn't really plant it. There was maybe some tomatoes that fell on the ground and the seeds set. And this year I got a free plant. So very happy about that. I love free food. I have plenty of cherry tomatoes out here. So that's probably one of the main things I'm going to pick. This plant here. Actually, there's two plants. One here. Another one over here. Fairly well loaded with cherry tomatoes. So let me get my bucket, or bowl rather, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to carry all of these tomatoes in these giant hands that I have. So these are some nice looking cherry tomatoes. I'm probably not gonna take them all today because even though you probably can't tell from the camera, some are much redder than the others. And let me get over to these guys here. I have probably about 15 plants out here, more than what I need. There's another plant here that has quite a few tomatoes. I like mine pretty red. I prefer, on occasion, I will take a tomato off that's not quite ripe, and I'll just put it on the kitchen counter or by a window and let it finish ripening. But in general, as you can see, these are some big cherry tomatoes. But in general, I prefer for them to go on and get ripe on the vine. If I see a plant that looks like, or a tomato that looks like it's about split, especially when it's a larger tomato, or if it has split a little bit, I will go on and pull it. But I tend to do that more with larger tomatoes. I don't concern myself too much if a smaller tomato splits, because I'm generally just going to pop those in my mouth anyway. Sometimes with the bigger tomatoes, the splits just get so big that the tomato ends up ruined. So, sorry if my plants are in your face. Let's see what else we got over here. Okay, these are some of the black cherry tomatoes. These don't get really dark red. These guys here, they have a blushy color. They can get a little darker, but these are ripe. I know. Oh my goodness, it's hot out here. Oh yeah, perfectly ripe. Nice, not too hard, not too soft, but sweet. Love these. These are black cherry tomatoes. If they didn't grow them this year, try to grow them next year because they are fantastic. They get to be a good size. Unlike the sweet 100s, which I really like, but you know, you're picking those, there's just so many tomatoes. And they're small. I'd rather have bigger tomatoes and have fewer of them than something like the Cherry 100. Black cherry tomatoes, check them out. And while I'm out here, I'm also checking some other plants. There's a little cantaloupe. Here's another one right over here. And here's another little one right over here. So that's, I believe that's just off of one plant. Oh my goodness, here's one I didn't even see over here. If it had been snaky, would bit me. This guy right here. Yeah, that guy has probably been there for a couple weeks and I didn't even notice him. But that's how it is when you have certain plants like this. The fruit get hidden by the leaves. You never really know what's going to be down there until you kind of pull them back and take a look. Here's another one. I think I saw this one last week, but it wasn't nearly that size, so very happy about that one. Here's another one, looks like it's been pollinated. So we'll see how that one goes. Oh yeah, so it looks like I have about 2 or 3 on this one. Obviously not ready to put them today, but while I'm over here, I'm gonna grab this banana pepper right here. I'm gonna leave this one on. This one here is a pretty decent size. Definitely something I'll use for probably an omelet this weekend. So grab it now. I do have other peppers out here that I could grab, but like this one here, I could grab it, but I'm gonna let it get big. No need to rush it. You get another type of tomato here. I've mentioned these before. These guys are Cherokee tomatoes. They don't get fully red. This one here feels a little soft, so I'm pretty sure it's completely ripe. I may have this one during my lunch today. Sometimes I just like to eat fruit for lunch or vegetables. So a tomato, well, tomatoes are fruit, so yeah, fruit for lunch. And this is a great little snack. Some tomatoes I put a little salt and pepper on them. Others, like this, I'm just going to eat it as it is because it's going to taste fantastic. Try the Cherokee tomatoes if you get a chance. Let me get back over here. Plenty of other tomatoes out here, but they aren't quite ripe. But I must admit, well, actually, I was about to say I picked some yesterday, but no, that wasn't yesterday. I think yesterday I was feeling a little lazy, so I didn't really get out here and pick. But that's fine. So the other thing I did want to check on today, I gave away some cucumbers, and that's something else I kind of like to just snack on. So let's see if I can get over here through this maze. This plant here really hasn't done much. I mean, it really hasn't done anything at all. It's grown a little bit, has some flowering on it, but that's not a big deal because I did probably, I'd say I overplanted. Here's another one here, plant, and did I pull all these? No, I didn't. So I have, I pulled 2 or 3 off of this one. I still have that one there. I'm going to leave him be. He's a decent size, but I do like to get a lot off of my plants, off of certain items, certain things I like to let grow bigger. So this tomato here is looking nice. I'm going to take them. It's not completely ripe, a little bit of yellowing up top, but that's fine. I'll let this one go on and finish ripening indoors. It's close enough. So I figured I'd come over here and check out my side garden. And you know, I'm seeing some growth. A little cantaloupe over here. Part of the plant looks really healthy. Well, actually, I take that back. This might be 2 plants because I think I planted 2 together. I've been making sure they get plenty of water and plenty of nutrition. But one thing I've noticed is I'm getting some burning. And I'm pretty sure that's not for my fertilizing schedule. So what I might do is I might have to put some shade cloth over here. See if that'll help with some of those plants. Here's my mini cantaloupe plants. Those guys are looking good. Haven't had those out there too long. So everything's looking fairly good. Got a little watermelon here. Got plenty of time for that to completely produce. Here's a little more come up here that has some burning, so I might put a shade cloth over and see if that helps it. But everything else over here looks really good. My habanero pepper plant, some other plants. I might also cucumber plants down there. I might grab one of these guys off and give it a taste test. I know they're supposed to be really hot. Not sure if I want to do that on camera. So anyway, I'm about done out here for the day. I will pick a couple more. Actually, you know what? I am going to go and pick this cucumber and this cucumber here, because even though these guys aren't the recommended type to make pickles with, I'm going to give it a shot. You know, they usually suggest dill pickles, but I'm going to go in and pickle these at least as an experiment, just to see how I can do dill pickles, because I have more than we're going to eat. So anyway, until then, I might do a little video on pickling pickles. So hope you guys have a great afternoon. Let's get out there and get a little dirty. Take care of your garden. Check it every other day, because you never know what's happening out there unless you get out there. Take care.